To start off, let's start with the basic mechanics. In this game, merging your character's card will enhance their skill. You can do it by directly combining them, or use your tuning to generate the quote-unquote dummy card. Directly combining them, either by moving or if you're lucky with the card RNG, will give your character a Moxie. This Moxie is needed so your character can cast their ultimate. Now, for the character itself, there are 5 ways for you to strengthen them. First is by leveling them up. Second is by upgrading their insight level. When you upgrade their insight, you will also unlock their special passive. Third is by upgrading their resonance level. You can think of it as gearing up your character, because this is where you get the crit, damage, and other stats boosts. The fourth is by equipping a Psycube for them. This is basically the accessory that further strengthens them by giving them an extra stats boost, and each Psycube has their own unique effects. Lastly, it is by upgrading their portrait level. You need the character's dupe to do this. Now it is time to finally progress your game. Since it is first any special, you can try on getting Lucy because she is a limited character. The thing about limited character is that, looking at the past limited character, Jiu is really broken. So you really want to focus on Lucy this time around. Now if you manage to get her, or if you are going to pull for her later, then you can continue and finish chapter 1 to unlock Semmelweis. For new players, she is a strong support and sub DPS. Now as for the healer, you can use DK or Balloon Party if you can get her. So more or less, your team will consist of Lucy or your DPS, Semmelweis, and a healer. Next, continue to progress your story because thankfully, you can obtain Lucy's event currency by just consuming your stamina. This is good because you can get the currency as you progress your game, and you can buy a lot of good stuff from the event shop. Make sure to prioritize getting the Sarpodonti and Dust first, because that will help you to level up your characters, and you will need a lot of it. Then the necessary materials for the character's insight or resonance. After you finish chapter 3, this is where you want to start caring about your wilderness. In short, you can generate passive incomes for the Dust and Sarpodonti here. This is also a place where you can do bone farm with your Arcanisus. The more figure your wilderness has, the more passive incomes you can generate, so make sure to be creative about it. And then you are back to push the story chapters, upgrade your character, and explore the game, especially Limbo. Limbo is like the mid-game content, and you really don't want to miss it, because this is where you get your bi-weekly clear drop. Your first aim is to at least clear the very first 10 Limbo. Then after, at the very minimum, clear Limbo 5. Now, if you are stuck, or you have already exhausted your stamina and resources, then it is time for you to try another content called 3 Doors. This content is a fun puzzle content where you can get a lot of rewards that can help you with your character progression. Oh boy, if I were to give you tips, there is a lot that comes to mind, but I'll try to compress it. First, you really don't want to waste your resources in this game. Make sure to only focus your resources on your first 3 core characters, be it for the upgrade materials or the Psycube, especially the Psycube. Make sure to grab a Psycube that you can use universally and not too much of a character specific. This is to reduce your burden for the Psycube, because later on, you want to build many characters, at least having 6 characters built for Limbo. Generally, the Psycube I use for my DPS is Charlie Psycube, mainly because of the crit boost. As for the healer, usually I use either Charlie Psycube again or Satabis 1. This is why I have 2 Charlie Psycube. And yes, I use Charlie Psycube for my healer, because in this game, the heal can crit. Basically, make sure to look for their information before investing in it, be it for the Psycube or for your character. Next is, don't randomly use your Gluttony, don't randomly use your Cacophony, don't miss your daily Numa analysis. The sweet spot for your DPS resonance level is 10. Don't neglect your wilderness. Prioritize farming events if there are any. And don't miss any events this game has, because the rewards are there.